CSA DigitalBeef How-To, Whole Herd Registry. Welcome to the WHR Enrollment Instructional video with CSA DigitalBeef. In this video we will show you how to submit your Whole Herd Registry assessment for the year. If you are needing to enroll cattle to your Whole Herd Registry for previous years, please contact the office and we will have the bulls or females reactivated. First, ensure that you are logged into your DigitalBeef account. Then, navigate over to the work menu on the left side of the screen. Select Herd Management, and then select WHR Inventory. Here you will be taken to your Whole Herd Registry screen. You will notice a variety of tabs at the top. If you have enrolled your herd in previous years, there will be tabs for those indicated. For example, this account has whole herd enrollments for 2022, so we can find the list of cattle enrolled in the Assess 2022 tab. You can reorder this listing by selecting the name, tattoo, registration number or birth date, but the cattle will automatically be ordered by their date of birth. Previous assessments from the last 5 years can be found here if you would like to refer back to them. There are also a few other tabs to view your calf crops. See your 5-year calf reporting history from a glance, or see if any of your cattle are missing either performance data or are still needing calves reported. Part 1. Previous Whole Herd Registry Cleanup. For any cows who do not have a calf recorded to them, click Record Calf if you intend to record or register a calf from that female. By doing so, it will start a registration work queue with the selected cows in it. For any cows who did not have a calf you wish to record, please click the No Calf Reason option. This will give you a drop-down box where you can select the appropriate code for why that female did not raise a recorded or registered calf that year. Ensure you click Save after each code you select. If this has not been done for years prior and you were a part of Whole Herd, please take the time to do this step for these years as well. Please remember, DigitalBeef allows you to record cattle without ever having to register them. Simply uncheck the register box during registration. Check out our registering and recording cattle video on further explanation on how to submit these cattle. Members are encouraged to record all of their calves, even those who will be intended for commercial market and calves that are deceased. If a cow had a calf, the recording of that calf, regardless of whether you will ever register it, improves the Shorthorn genetic evaluation, being that there is more data available for accuracy on inheritance for both the calf and its sire. Furthermore, giving females reason codes for why they do not have a calf reported in a given year is considered essential, particularly for stability EPDs. Part 2. Submitting your Whole Herd Registry Assessment. To complete the present year's WHR, select the Eligible Enrollments tab at the top of the page. This will show a list of your active females and bulls that are considered of assessment age. Bulls will be listed first, followed by your females. Please note, any calves who were born the previous year are not considered eligible for this year's whole herd, as they will be too young at this time. These cattle will be eligible for the following year's WHR assessment. Remember, you are only enrolling bulls and females that are in production for the coming year. If their progeny are to be born for this coming year, they will need to be enrolled into the WHR program in order for their progeny to be registered. If you have a bull that was used for breeding last year, who will have progeny born for this year, he will need to be enrolled for this year's whole herd registry. The same goes for females. Cows bred last year, who will be calving this year, need to be enrolled for this year's assessment. First, you will need to go through the list of bulls and females and dispose of the cattle who you do not need to enroll. Click on the Dispose option and then select the appropriate disposal code from the drop-down menu. Be sure to click Save after each disposal. Otherwise, the code will not save and the bull or female will remain active. If you have made a mistake and do not want to dispose of a particular female or bull, click Cancel. If you have a bull or female that has not been on whole herd previously and will not have progeny for registration in this year's assessment, please give them one of the two carryover codes if they are still in your herd: 107, Shorthorn female held from breeding, or 110, Shorthorn bull held from breeding. They will still remain active under your account, but they will be exempt from this year's whole herd. Please note you will not be penalized the $70 reactivation fee for a female missing their first year of WHR. However, once a female is committed to being on whole herd, they must stay on enrollment until they are no longer active in the herd. When given one of the following codes, these animals will again be eligible the following year's whole herd enrollment. If there are bulls or females who are not on this list who you need to enroll due to them either being disposed of or transferred to a new breeder, you have the option to manually enroll them at the bottom of the list. Simply enter the registration number of that animal and press enroll. If there are cattle who you have purchased and they have not yet been transferred into your name, contact the breeder you have purchased from to have them submit the transfer to the CSA. Once they have been transferred, the cattle will appear in your eligible enrollments tab if they are of assessment age. You can submit your enrollment without these cattle at this time, but please note you will need to enroll them once they are in your inventory, as they won't automatically be enrolled. To add these to your assessment, you will need to repeat the enrollment steps again as explained in this video. When all females and bulls needing disposal have a disposal code selected and saved, you may then click the Submit My Enrollment button at the bottom of the list. All listed females and bulls for that given year who have not been disposed of will be enrolled into your WHR. To ensure that all of the necessary animals have been enrolled, review the New Assess tab. There will be a button at the top of the list to switch between assessed bull and female lists for you to view. Another way to confirm that all animals have been disposed or enrolled is to check back into the Eligible Enrollments tab. If there are no longer animals sitting in this list, then all of your cattle have successfully been enrolled. Finally, if you are wanting to print registration forms for your whole herd inventory, there is an option at the top of the screen for this as well. You will find a Build Calving worksheet space above the list of cattle. Here you can select the paper size that you wish to print the forms on, and DigitalBeef will generate a PDF to correspond with the females you have enrolled. For instructions on completing these forms, please refer to the Calving Data Instructions document provided on the Canadian Shorthorn Association website. This concludes the how-to video with CSA DigitalBeef, submitting your whole herd registry assessment. Please allow for 1 to 2 business days for the billing on your whole herd registry to process. For members who do not have credit card information on file, please watch for your billing notice either through email or mail depending on your delivery preference. If you are still in need of further explanation in regards to this video or any other components to the DigitalBeef registry, feel free to contact the office directly by either email or phone. We also have a series of other videos available on our CSA website if you would like to view them.